Hello everybody, I'm Darryl Crow.
I'm Joe Kaczynski. How you doing, everybody?
And today we'd like to welcome you to another tip and answer of a question. So Joe, did anybody email us this week?
What does this look like to you? Does this look like a page that may have possibly have an email question on it?
Let me rephrase that, Joe.
Okay.
What the heck is the question for today?
That's better. The question for today is from Oleg.
Olin?
Oleg.
Oleg.
O-L-E-G. I watch all your videos on acrylic painting tips and have a question. Why oftentimes do you use gesso instead of titanium white acrylic paint? Is that because of a softer consistency of gesso in order to blend easier, say clouds versus white paint? Or are there other reasons?
Well, that's partial, okay? That's part of the answer. You know, Joe, if I could say this, white gesso has two purposes. Number one, I use it just like a medium. You know, if it's a bright painting, I'll actually put it down first, keep it wet as I add and layer. And what it does, exactly as Oleg just suggested, it helps with the blending properties when you layer colors one on top of the other. And you have to add a little water now and then, and I use a fine mist spray when I'm with acrylic. The second part has to do with using gesso as a paint.
Okay.
All right. What I like to do is get the first initial step done with gesso instead of titanium, because titanium is a weak white and it's going to draw in the paints from underneath it, and it will weaken down. And so you'll see me put in the base white. You'll see me maybe even add to it to make sure that I have the right consistency, and then I'll move to titanium white for brighter whites in the spots of that. And that really helps with dimension, and it adds a lot of detail to the painting.
Very good. Very good. I hope that answers your question, Oleg. As usual, Darryl, just a wealth of information here.
Well, anyway, it comes from having a wealth of failures in painting. And, you know, that brings up a very nice point, Joe, is if you don't make mistakes, if you don't have failures, you're not really learning all you can. And, you know, we all like to do it perfect the first time, but, you know, if you get stuck, send us a question. We really enjoy answering this. And you know, Joe, I think that about wraps it up for today. What do you think?
It certainly does. But don't forget, really, just check the email address here and keep sending those questions.
I'm Darryl Crow.
I'm Joe Kaczynski.
And yes, you can paint.